millionaires, the multimillionaires and the billionaires. And so the Greens would make some adjustments to that system so that those with the broadest shoulders who can most easily afford to pay quite a modest amount, and that will provide plenty of funding for decent investment in public services that benefit all of us.
Okay. Thank you, Carla Denia.
Yes, of course, that's what it is, but you might more accurately describe it as an inequality crisis, because actually some people in this country have been doing very, very well. Some people got substantially wealthier during the pandemic while many of the rest of us struggled. It doesn't have to be like this. We could have well-paid jobs, secure jobs, and a welfare system that really acts as the safety net we need to catch people when they fall. A green economy would create jobs, well-paid jobs distributed all over the country, for example, on a nationwide home insulation program, which would bring down everyone's bills, help with the cost of living in the here and now, give us warmer, more comfortable homes, create hundreds of thousands of green jobs, and support local businesses. And the Greens would provide a real safety net, starting with a £15 minimum wage for all ages, removing the ageist cap on young working adults, an immediate uplift to universal credit, and my final point, removing the cruel two-child benefit cap that both the Conservatives and Labour's party support, even though it holds 250,000 children down in poverty.
Thank you, Carla Denia. Nigel Farage.
And support local businesses. And the Greens would provide a real safety net, starting with a £15 minimum wage for all ages, removing the ageist cap on young working adults, an immediate uplift to universal credit, and my final point, removing the cruel two-child benefit cap that both the Conservatives and Labour's party support, even though it holds 250,000 children down in poverty.
Thank you, Carla Denia. Nigel Farage.
It's not about arbitrary numbers. That's why we're not talking about caps. Instead, it's about making our immigration system fairer and more humane.
Carla Denia, thank you very much. So
tackled by being tough. And that's something that the Green councillors in Bristol, the largest council in the country that's Green-led, are prioritising. Because the causes of knife crime are complex, but they include the fact that a generation of young people are growing up without access to the services they need. Youth centres are being closed. Services that they need to support them.
The question specifically on knife crime, which is up in England and Wales by 8% since 2019. Nigel Farage, how would you react?
Stop and search. We know the